Welcome to D4. Dark Dreams Don't Die. It didn't, the capture didn't pick it up for some reason, but there was a cute little cartoon of a cat telling me I can play with just the mouse as long as I got a 3-button, or I can use a controller. I'm going to try with this 3-button thing for now and see how that goes. This is a game by Swery, the auteur behind Deadly Premonition, a game that was so similar to Twin Peaks that David Lynch's people filed a cease and desist, and the thing we got was the compromise after that version. So he is interesting, to say the least. I like his flavor of weird, and I don't really know what I'm in for, but I have enough points invested in Swery's particular weirdness that I am just gonna. I feel good. So let's see what we're dealing with here. Yeah. Huh. I hope so. I certainly hope. I hope there's no one out there. I've seen your character, Swery. I know the kinds of things you create.
David.
This is a story of a man with a very strange fate.
Hey, look. It's like I've grown wings.
Yeah. Better get more of this owl. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Alright, so what about if we move the edges? Nothing there, but things that are clickable will have a highlight there. Read all the observations to get a check mark. Okay, left click. Right click, got it. It'll give context sensitive verbs to interact with things, and then if I hold down the scroll wheel, I can look around. Okay. See how this feels after a while. Sometimes these sorts of things work out, these like mouse-only control systems, and sometimes they just kind of wear on you. Move to the side and click. Okay. Hey, more medals. Mine. Mine. And then I can right click on the... Hey, Pop. Huh? Huh, okay. So it's, what if I want to grab the owl? Okay, so it's like Mist or, Zero's Escape. Like, move to specific points within the space and then look around from there. Yeah, owls are birds of prey. They are dangerous. You don't want to go messing around with owls just because they're all cute and wise and stuff. They can claw your face off. Oh boy, a dead deer. Another dead deer. It's gonna hurt. Ow. Ow. And now I got bubble gum in my beard hair. Stay in character for the best synchro rate score. I like all the little sensory details.
I didn't see you again this time either. Little Peggy. My name is David Young, former narc with the Boston PD, and now a detective who searches the past. My likes include 100% de agave tequila. My dislikes are
Good
mainly
stuff.
drugs and chewing gum.
It's unfortunate for you that you're currently chewing gum then.
2 years ago,
Strawberry.
someone killed my wife. Since then, I've been using every second of my life to solve a case. Using a certain, very special power.
Okay, a task.
My head is full of memories of my wife.
Look for D.
and the bullet that robs me of them. What happened in this place on that day?
Interacting with objects costs stamina. Okay, so we're gonna have... Oh. Okay, so we're interacting with stuff costs stamina. We find food, we eat it, we get our stamina back. Got it. And...
It's been broken since that day.
I'm not sure what the credits in the upper right corner are for, but I'm sure that will reveal itself in time. Now I
A
wonder,
gift is
will
an
our
expression of
stamina...
emotion. The person who sends it wants the feelings to be understood.
Will it continue to
Sometimes,
drain if we
however,
interact with the same thing
Those
multiple
feelings
times?
remain in a slightly different form. I call these forgotten treasures mementos.
Stiletto worn by the librarian at the BPL. Perhaps it's a gift from a lover. It has the name on the back. Dominic Bean. Is that a name or is that the designer? Let's see. Mild-mannered librarian by day. At night she lured men with her wiles and sold them drugs. Maybe the sender of the shoe was one of her victims. Either way, she wasn't D. This memento has lost its power. Interesting. What do we got here? Side missions, side quests type things, I assume. We have no documents at the moment. Did get a lollipop. And the shoe. Let me just check that out. Little Peggy, Life and Vision. We'll find out what those do in due time, I'm sure. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay. Did that already. I was going for the cutters there, but they don't appear to be selectable. Wife died here. Like
Little
right
Peggy.
Here. Like in this bathtub. Okay.
Everyone has their own place to work. A small desk in an office, a molten hot factory, a quiet library, the register in a supermarket, or in the middle of an intersection, in bed, on a golf course, a kitchen. For some, it's the whole town.
Ah.
From the day she died,
I can't
This
pin down the color
has
of
been
his
my place
eyes.
to
They're
work.
interesting. Alright, well that's a good head start on what's in here.
no results this time either. This case is in the clear.
So you just go back into the bathroom, hoping that something new will turn up. up and move the hand up and left click the vision icon to activate vision. Okay, so it's kind of like a hint. Oh man, there's gonna be some stores life. Okay, my desire, my natural impulse to click on
right now.
and investigate everything is probably gonna bite me in the ass on this game.
I need to clear this case first. I can sleep after that.
Okay, the detective's mainstay. Like 5 bottles of booze for every actual clue. We've eliminated half the phone book, it seems.
I have no memories of that day. When I came to, I was already lying in the ICU. The only thing I do remember are the words that little Peggy whispered as she died. Look for D. Who is D? Those words keep spinning in my head.
No one else at the scene, it
At the
looks
time,
like.
with no compelling evidence, the case hit a dead end. I quit the BPD. However, under the right circumstances, I now have the capability to solve even a dead-end case.
Dramatic cross out.
I'll do everything in my power to find this D. I swear I will. And when I do, oh, Peggy. Amanda?
Amanda. The thought of you reading this makes me very happy. I hope you've calmed down a little. I love you as you are, and I'll love the David you become. Aw, so sweet. This is the second time I've written that. Do you remember the first time? Today I found all my old letters. It's strange that they became your case materials. All the letters I ever sent, a perfect collection, going back to high school. They're obviously important to you, stored so neatly. Maybe you respect them too much to tear them open. Yeah. So this is a challenge from the Peggy I am now to the David you will become. I've hidden my letters old and new. I want you to find all of me and all of our memories. Oh boy. I'd know the Peggy I was, the Peggy I am now, and the Peggy I'll become. Little Peggy Young, September 14th, 2009. Yay, collectibles.
Did you hear about David's wife? Man, they were just married, too.
I heard it was revenge for one of his investigations.
Sure sounds like the way they operate. Sending a deadly message.
So he got shot in the head or something? It seemed, he mentioned something about a bullet in his head.
There's only one thing I need after work. Tequila. Straight up. Nothing mixed in.
Ooh. vision back.
The perfect stimulation for my lead-filled brain.
Is that how that works? That's not how that works when I drink tequila. But I'll trust
You
you.
always
David.
look so happy drinking that. I wish I could have a drink too. Does it really taste that good? Maybe I'll just try a little. Oh!
We can just take more shots. Just... Nope, just the one. Nothing... okay, yeah, that appears to be everything... Everything here on your little kitchen. Yeah, I'll come to the door in a second. How? Oh, good. I'll stick with Blue Cat for now. No extra cases here either. Okay. Alright. What else we got around here? Ooh. Yeah, fortune cookies. Show 'em who's boss.
Read as much as you can. People hate bugs but love bookworms.
Good advice, Cookie. What else you got? Pow.
A Nobel Prize for the first man who put cheese in a hamburger.
I agree. Cheeseburgers are great. Person who invented that icon, that came up with that idea, had your best interests at heart.
You don't have to believe in Santa, but you really should believe in God.
I don't need my cookies pushing a religious agenda on me. Wait, did drinking coffee cost stamina? I thought the point was 56, 53. I thought the point of food was to regain stamina. You know, Swery, the last time you gave me a cup of coffee, you told me where to go. Now it's just sucking me dry. The brain is formed from a complex neural network. The network is created from specialized cells called neurons, each working as a functioning unit. These neurons carry electrical or chemical signals. When a signal is transmitted inside a single neuron, they are exchanged in the form of electrical pulses. However, when signals are passed between different neurons, they are exchanged in a chemical form via neurotransmitters. The part containing the neurotransmitter is called a synapse. If anything goes wrong with this part, neurons will be unable to correctly pass information between neurons. Interesting sentence structure you have there, friend. This can lead to a variety of illnesses. Problems with synapses can be both congenital and acquired due to injury and may be induced temporarily or chronically by taking specific drugs. Okay? Brains are complicated. Nope. So pushing things gets me credits, but not infinite. Okay, seems like coffee restores vision, and it's a really heavy cup. You're doing curls with the cup. Oh, what was that? Potato chips. Okay. Give me my stamina back. You take a potato chip and you eat it. That's how intense some of your shit, like crossing names off lists, feels. '14 Winter Olympics last week. Candidate team members for the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi were announced. I don't remember where the Olympics were in 2014. Now undergo further training in order to make the election for the final team in Vancouver. 4 years ago, America and Canada faced off in the final for the first time since Salt Lake City in 2002. I don't follow sports or the Olympics enough to know whether or not this is accurate or made up. Defeated by their Canadian rivals by just 1 point, the Americans proved unable to enact their revenge. The word is that this time they will defeat Canada and take the title, and the public have high expectations for team members who have been selected. Will this tournament be their chance to finally take revenge? I don't know, but I'm sure glad they've got it in their sights. Spontaneous human combustion. Alright, now we got an interesting topic. Person can suddenly burst into flames and then burn up in a short space of time. Do you believe in the existence of such a phenomenon? There was a bizarre occurrence in Boston last month. A university student out during the weekend partying with his friends was suddenly enveloped in flame and burned to death. I've heard bizarre stories about stuff like this, like someone was sitting in a chair and they found the entire body burned up, but the chair was fine. Like the fire never spread to the chair, things like that. As shocked friends looked on, the victim's body was quickly consumed by fire. Once the flames... Damn it. These are set scroll increments, so it's difficult to control. Once the flames were extinguished, all that remained were the tips of his hands, and the rest of him reduced to charred black ashes. Ooh, that isn't all. Boston has seen a series of unexplained events in recent times. I'm planning on heading down there and investigating these bizarre incidents. My next report will likely come on the ground from Boston. Look forward to my findings. Okay, friend, you enjoy Beantown, and we will be sure to keep that in mind. None of these are grabbable. What do we got over here? Something in the cabinet. I wonder if it's possible to, like, burn yourself out stamina-wise before you even, like, get to... Because this is what they want me to do next, this door, but I guess I can't... No more cabinet? Oh, there's cabinet. Like, theoretically, this raid here's all the stamina I need. I just shove all this into my face, and I can inspect infinite things. Or at least enough things that exist in this apartment. Ooh! Swery does love big hamburgers. It is known. One of the few things I know about Swery is that he loves big hamburgers. jelly beans. Alright, so maybe I don't need to worry about stamina at all. They just keep throwing food at me. And now water. Drinking water costs stamina. It's always... Okay, so, food gives stamina. Beverages, liquids, fluids take it away. Never imbibe fluids. It'll just exhaust you. I hate that every one of, like... Not this one, but I hate that these two apples each have a bite taken out of them, and they're just put back in the fridge. I hate that. What monster did that? So fluids do vision. From what I can tell, vision just highlights the important clickable stuff. Oh, more band-aids. I wonder if am I using these by picking them up or like storing them in an inventory. I don't know if I have an inventory. I got mementos. I got a food list. Don't know. Alright, and over here was the bedroom. Of course, the tent. Which he didn't want to go into while he was investigating the case. Oh, might as well save. Just like Parasite Eve 2 used phones as a save. And I remember getting dicked around and never getting the best ending because you have to save in
What
like
am I doing?
certain specific spots. Just because you pick up the phone to save and you're calling the nerd back at home base, and so you need to hear certain conversations with him in order to trigger the good ending. And so if you don't save in specific locations to trigger those dialogues, then you can't get it. I also remember something about you had to find a bag of ice and get it across a map before it melted. I don't remember the specifics. It's been a long time since I played the Parasite Eves.
Huh?
Yeah, what the... Yeah! Okay. What? What?
Oh, hold it!
Jet. What?
Oh! Gotcha. You can't escape now.
This is Amanda. She just suddenly started living here one day. She sometimes goes out and gets food for us. And that's something of a lifeline for me, as I don't really go outside. Just
she
who
has
she is, though,
heterochromia.
well, my memory holds no answers.
What the fuck?
Yo,
So-
David, everything shipshape?
Yeah, it's peachy. It's great.
As you can see, Teddy,
Someone definitely got the jump on you.
Forrest Kaysen, a detective with the Boston Police Department, and my former partner. He still helps me out nowadays in my search for Dee. He's both a client and a source of information. He gets whatever I need.
Coffee and documents.
Women are always trouble. Doesn't matter how old they get. Trouble.
Fighting with Diana again?
Like you wouldn't believe.
Diana.
Women,
That starts with a
men
D.
don't stand a chance. Don't come
Diana
and
the
see
D?
me actually means get right over here. But then, leave me alone just means, well, leave me alone. How am I meant to make sense of that? Tell me, David, please.
Wait, David starts with a D. Cafe Swery 65. Not sure.
Coffee from a different place can be nice once in a while.
Once in a while. All the time is more like it.
Complete change of
I was a
subject.
fool
All
to
right.
ask you. Man, Diana's so stupid.
Once feared as the mighty grizzly, detective among detectives. Now he's more like a big teddy
What's
bear.
the point of the
He's
place?
so snug.
Teddy.
Oh, wait, damn
What's
it.
this?
Gotta be on the lookout for those
So,
little
tell me,
spikes.
David, have you heard the news about that airplane accident, huh?
Airplane accident?
Access Gate Airways Flight 117, struck by unexplained lightning. No one's talking about anything else right now.
We might be looking at the real deal. I've got the good stuff for you this time.
What is this 90s ass sitcom intro shit? Are these two gonna get an apartment together? God, he does love his fucking TV bullshit. That's where that is.
Passenger simply vanishing from an aircraft mid-flight. Does that sound possible to you?
I mean, D.B. Cooper did it. D.B. Cooper starts with a D.
Antonio Zapatero, otherwise known as Rabbit. He's a courier who only carries real blood.
It doesn't start with a D, I don't care.
This one promised to provide evidence after being brought to Boston. Evidence that may well have led to the ID of the source of real blood. But then the lightning struck, and in the confusion, he vanished.
He escaped somehow?
No. When I say vanished, that's pretty much what I mean. Like something out of a magic act.
So, clue me in. What makes this one the real deal?
But
The name of the boss he was going to give up apparently starts with the letter D.
Aha!
This courier might have had evidence revealing the identity of D. So, interested yet? Let me ask you again. A passenger simply vanishing from an aircraft mid-flight. Does that sound possible to you?
I've seen The Twilight Zone. Maybe. Yeah, someone else did it. Fuck it. Yeah, there's other people involved.
No, it's impossible. There's someone pulling the strings behind this mystery.
Right on the money, David. The third party most likely used the confusion to spirit the courier away. Lots of people want the evidence he was carrying, after all. From the evidence I was able to bring, this particular item is the most interesting.
So,
The owner
so
of that
she's like
badge was involved.
she's
in
like an
this
anime cat girl, but like a literal cat. Is what I'm getting as the joke here.
No doubt about it. This is a memento.
Great. It's yours then. Let's hope it's the last one you'll ever need.
Yeah, I'm sure we thought about that about a lot of shit. Alright. Piece of evidence relating to the case of the vanishing courier. It belongs to the federal marshal Derek Buchanan. That starts with a D. Who was killed while transporting the courier in question. Killed in question marks. Okay. Using this should allow me to dive into the airplane aboard which D, the key. Okay, so that's how mementos work. That's his power? New character outfit. Whoa, alright. I just got 3 different achievements all related to the nice cat lady. I'll look over. Oh, actually, what's the overlay? Steam Shift tab? Yeah. Hey, look at that. Take a quick achievement break and see what we got just there. Started playing Season 1, complete the prologue. Yeah, we did that. Okay, so first is the one for doing it, and then the other 2 are for succeeding to a minimum standard. Cool. All right. Something about a new costume. Wonder how that works out. I do like this conspiracy theory chart that I imagine is going to get bigger as it goes along. That's nice. Go to the main bathroom and dive into the past. I can push the... Freeloading lodger smells like grass, dog feathers, and whiskers. What the fuck? What is this character? Alright, what is all this? Spend credits to buy items. Alright, I can buy food, I can buy stamina, I can buy healing items. Wait a minute, you're living in my house rent-free. You don't... You should just be giving me this stuff. Ah, there we go. Rabbit's Fall. That seems handy. I can buy so many beards. Oh, yes. Oh, good. Oh, there's a preview. Oh, that's handy. That's nice. Oh, ooh. Ugh, I hate that. What's in clothes too? Oh, this is for other characters. Alright, what are we thinking for David? I really like this. I'm definitely thinking this beard. Oh, I just realized they have fucking stats. Like there's an actual reason for buying things. I was just looking at the cosmetic nonsense. But it looks like all of the beards are vision +1. And then, like, this is just objectively the better costume. Stats-wise. Yeah! Look at that. Look at that. Everything went up. I do like this beard. It's ridiculous. That's not bad. It's peaceful. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, I had a Halloween disc like this when I was a kid. Let's go with, let's just go ahead and take that. Fuck it. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that the freeloader gets to sell me things. You can't pay rent in dead birds. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. There's lots of customizable pieces. Oh man, there's gonna come a time when we've just got a lot of money to spend, and it's gonna be Killer Instinct hoodie. Oh, I gotta see the Killer Instinct hoodie. Oh, it's such a goofy face. Yeah, I'll get on with the main game. I'm looking around the apartment. Don't pressure me, game. It's that time of year again, the Cannes Film Festival. Which entry will obtain the honor of the Palme d'Or this year? We'll be covering the nominated entries separately, but let's take a look at the history of the festival. Oh boy. This is actually pretty accurate. Yeah, the Cannes Film Festival was established in 1935, partly as a competition to the Venice Film Festival. However, the Second World War erupted on the day of the festival, and ultimately the first Cannes Film Festival was not held until after the end of the war in 1946. The Cannes Film Festival has faced stoppages numerous times since its beginning. However, it has still managed to survive, continuing in some form to this day. It was a protest to the fascist regime of the Nazis in a lot of ways. Vision restored. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. Okay, so click in the closet, it'll go through our clothes, laying on the bed, we can look through our documents. They're just fancy extended. I really appreciate this window that pops up here when I hover over things. It really helps grab my attention. The penguins, except it looks like an airplane. Wait a minute, the Penguins are from Pittsburgh. This is Boston, should be, the Bruins? I think?
Teddy. Thanks for all the help.
No problem, David. We're partners. You may have quit the force, but that fact won't change. Hell, if you trace it all the way back, if I hadn't asked you to join up in the first place...
Teddy.
No.
Rat it out of you, too.
Don't give me that look, Amanda. I'm just trying to give him a reason to live.
You give me the creeps, you know that? Dang. Confidential, you say. Okay, so now I got a reason to, like, try to chase these credits, because... boy, howdy.
Little Peggy. Time has been frozen for me since that day.
Will I see you this time?
This facial hair makes everything so much better. Oh wow. Lots of stats. Stamina spent, vision spent, life lost. Man, missed quite a few things, but we will definitely take some time off stream later and see how all that works. I'm not sure if this is the kind of game where I have to get everything the moment it comes up, or if I can go back and check it out again later. So we will take a look at that later. Amateur Magician set. Added replay functionality prologue. Oh, yeah, maybe I can do a replay.